It's a rebellion. I think it's a reaction to the rot that is inside an organised religion. You become an atheist. Growing up, if you had it shoved down your throat, and a lot of our parents' generation in particular did, they suffered terribly at the hands of the church and were mortified just for doing normal things like having sex. They associated God so strongly with that institution that when they rejected the institution, they rejected the idea of God. And they were so angry and so hurt by that institution that they became so angry and so hurt at God and said, "I don't believe in you, you bastard." And that's all very understandable, but it's a very superficial understanding of what God as a presence or as an energy or as the universal force that exists within all things is. It's very superficial like. And to associate it with institutional religion is just indicative of where you're at in your development. And I wouldn't have any judgment of those people because I did the same thing. I threw out the church, have I know God? I had that thought. It happens to us. It's kind of part of the process. It's part of that spiritual journey. You associate God with a certain thing, but to associate God with anything is a limited spirituality, you know? Even if you're a very intelligent, rational person, the depth of your experience can be very shallow indeed. You can be very well educated, you can be very well read, like, but really not have a clue until you can take in this kind of holistic worldview. Because until you have some kind of comprehensive worldview and some holistic notion of all that's going on around you, you have a very partial perspective on everything.